Mm-hmm. Upsetting would be an understatement. We're gonna get into it. What's good, y'all? Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the fucking delay. Hey, look here, Facebook user. I don't understand why it doesn't show me who y'all are. Um, I got a fucked up situation. Okay, I can't just watch. I don't get to watch the game live with y'all. I actually have to watch it as soon as Major's game is over in its entirety, or else I can't give y'all a fair post game show or recap. You understand? But we here now. As soon as Jay gets back, Jay had to go grab a drink, and we'll start the show. In the meantime, check this shit out, y'all. Look at this. I know y'all don't want to see nothing Jaguar related, but ooh, the cup, bro. The tumbler, the Urban Legend tumbler, fire. These are gonna be for sale soon. The Minitil swag. Yeah, of course we about to take calls, man. You know that. As soon as we get the show started, we'll open up the phone lines. We'll take some calls. I'd love to hear what y'all think. Um, I'll tell y'all before we actually get into it, just so you know, y'all don't go running off while we wait for Jay. Which Jay had been waiting for me this whole time, so I'm not talking shit. Um, I definitely thought it was worse than what it was when I watched it. Cause like I'm leaving, so Majors they won. For those of y'all, who following my son's football, they won today. They won 27-6. Big blowout, nice game. Major was fucking remarkable at defensive end. It was beautiful. But I'm leaving the field, and one of the dads from the kids is like, "My condolences, coach," but he said it in like a funny way. So I was like, "What you talking about?" And then I thought about it, I was like, "Oh, you talking about bro, don't fucking talk to me, dog." I was like, "Don't talk to me about the game." Like everybody knows in my house and shit right now, because I have to coach him on Sundays, I'm not able to watch the game live the entire time. So I literally put my shit in airplane mode. I don't get no notifications. I don't see the score. I don't see anything. And you telling me my condolences. So I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. And then I proceeded to get in my truck and get the fuck out of there real fast because I didn't want to hear nothing else. Now the whole ride home, 30-minute drive, I'm like, man, what the fuck happened? In my head, I'm like, there's no way we lost, right? I know that's not possible. So I'm like, did Trevor get hurt? Like, what the fuck happened, bro? I started tripping, freaking out. And there we go. Yeah, I start worrying, like, damn, did Trevor get hurt? Like, what happened? That's what I start on my ride home. That's what I'm thinking. So we in pre-show. I was just giving them something to listen to. So you got back. All right, here we go. Let's get it.
First pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
Duval, Bangum, Westside, Jayville, Duval, Hustle House, Frank Coley, he real. Duval, Bangum, Billy, Rankin, throw your D's in the air if you're from the Bangum. Duval, Duval, Duval. If you're from a city, holla. Duval, Duval. If you rep my city, holla. Duval, yeah boy, don't them youngins go hard. Swinging it on drop top, Chevy sitting too tall. Jaguar on my plate, on my feet, 2-8, 4-5 on my hip. Set a lame nigga straight.
We got a deep swell to go.
I can't even dethrone Garoppolo.
Oh my God. Welcome to the Minitil Podcast. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. I'm rocking with the Cannabis Analyst Agent J, and this is week 1. Jacksonville Jaguars versus
This seems like
post-game
the
show.
preseason. I don't know, bro. It's not like the preseason. That's what that look like.
That was rough. That was
Hey,
rough.
hey, man, it's really. Hey, this was just the preseason, bro. We got 16 games coming up. That was just a hard opener, man.
Right. That's what that was, right? I mean, the season doesn't start until like later, right? So some people.
Yeah.
I don't know. We get to pick when the season starts, apparently, right?
So I pick next week.
Oh my God, bro! I will tell you, dog. Like, fuck. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can say right now is fuck. Because that's how I feel. It's just fuck. First of all, y'all already know this show is brought to you by the good folks over at the Miller Creative Group. Why did that just do that? There we go. The good folks over at the Miller Creative Group. Let's show them some love.
MCG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
.904 Printing, your one-stop shop for all your printing needs. Flyers, business cards, banners, apparel, and more. 904 Printing has got you covered. Call for a quote today, 904-392-2139, or visit us online at 904printing.com. 904 Printing, we're just better, duh.
904 Printing, they just better done. A good, big shout out to the folks over at The Duvault, man. Holla at AJ to get your custom Jag swag. Make sure you check them out online at theduvault.bigcartel.com, or you can swing by their shop. Where is their shop? Well, I'll tell you where their shop is as soon as I find the address. It's at 4522 Appleton Avenue in Jacksonville, Florida, 32210. Make sure you slide by today. Tell them that the men in teal sent you, sir. Jay, we're gonna get right into it, bro. So we fall today to the Tyrod Taylor-led Texans, and you've been waiting a little longer to get this shit off, so I'll just let you go first. It's fresh for me, right? I just watched it, but I know you got this kind of built up, this frustration. So talk to me, bro. Like, what the fuck?
We suck. We fucking suck. That's pretty much it, bro. It's the same shit. I feel like nothing's kind of changed, bro. Because nothing really looks like it changed. That defense looked horrendous, dog. I don't know what the fuck they had going on. Goddamn, Dewey was out of place multiple times again. Goddamn. Oh my god. I'm seeing a lot of people getting mad at Chase on, but I'm like, what the fuck else did you want him to do?
Chase got held a lot, and
they held him a lot, and they didn't call any holes on them for real, which was crazy because he'll beat his man and they'll just pull right across his chest, one arm, and
to the chest,
just straight across. So people are like, oh, Chase on has it. I'm like, all right, whatever. He should have had that sack, but he should have had a couple other sacks. But the thing is, your job is to create the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then there was some, the two touchdowns that he threw, that Tyrod threw, he got hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got hit.
Right.
So the front part was doing their job.
A little bit. We lacked a lot of pressure.
We did, but when we did get there, he still threw a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
It was that back end looked fucking suspect. I want to see what the advanced stats are for Shaq Griffin because he played like fucking ass. He don't play like his fucking contract. He played like shit. The fucking Rayshawn played okay. To me, that probably should have been it looked like an interception, but he got taken from him at the end of it.
Yeah. When he hit the ground, it seemed like the jolt. That was Miles Jack-esque.
Yeah.
He's on it. Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. I just saw 26 too much with people catching the ball over him, in front of him, past him, over any type of way that the ball could be caught. It looked like Shaq Griffin gave up every single route they did. So I don't know. But other than that, There were some surprising things on the defense. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me think. We didn't call out Taven Bryan's name, which means he played well.
Yeah.
Because
I only saw him get like stonewalled on a solo block one time. Other than that, the interior of the line played fine.
Yeah, it's still for a team who's supposed to be stopping the run. We couldn't stop the run. We couldn't stop nothing. That was the biggest frustrating thing, is that we couldn't get no stops. And then, like I said, offensively, look good, drop. Look good, drop. Look good, interception. Look bad, look good, drop. Touchdown. Look phenomenal on the touchdown throws.
Oh, they were crazy.
Phenomenal. Some of the best throws I've seen.
He had some incredible throws all game.
Yeah, the first one he made to Marvin Jones up the seam, working that cover 2, working that outside. That shit was stupid. I mean, that's just
the touchdown to Manhurst.
Yeah, the Manhurst right up the seam too. That was the touchdown to DJ. It was just read it, go fucking make a play. Thank God he caught it.
The DJ is that there was that part we're gonna get there. Is that there was actually he had 2 options on that play. He had Visca, who was kind of inside going with a lazy post, and then DJ was up on the go route. And when the safety turned his hips towards Visca was when he fired to DJ, right? So that was a very smart read by Trevor to see it. As soon as the safety turns his hips, that's when he goes to DJ. Safety couldn't get his hips back around. Safety opens his hips up towards DJ. That's Visca's touchdown. So, that was good to see Trevor making the right decisions there. Does his performance today concern you, Trevor Lawrence?
No, not a little bit.
I
know he was going to throw picks.
Does today concern you?
Not that bad. Jawan Taylor, they caught 2 holds. That first one, that was not a hold. That was a hell of a terrible. The second one,
Brandon Rusnak got called for a penalty on offense.
Is he the fullback?
Not at all.
Oh, okay, I was just trying to figure.
He wasn't on the fucking field, bro.
Yeah,
that's corner, bro.
Yeah, I know he's a linebacker cornerback.
And it popped up on the screen, and I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I'll tell you. So like I was explaining to the cats in the pre-show, I was expecting a lot worse because when I got home and was trying to get the game on, and get it rewound to watch from the beginning, again, I don't like to know the score. I don't want to know anything. I want to go in watching it fresh eyes. I don't want to have any sort of feelings about nothing. So I get in. I'm finally able to get the game on. At this point, I've already seen the final score. So now, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I've been on Facebook for a second trying to scroll to get my stream to work. And I saw a lot of comments and a lot of posts that made me feel like we were fucking awful. I watched the game and I didn't get that feeling. I got the feeling that we were fucking young and that we made a lot of fucking mistakes. And I feel like if you take those mistakes back, if you take how many illegal formations did we get? I think it was something like 6. If you take those back, if you take back the holds every time we broke a run, and I'm just going to talk about from that standpoint, right? Because those are mental things that we can fix. I'm not even going to talk about the drops yet. The drops were a huge problem. O'Shaughnessy with them, DJ Chark with them, James Robinson with them. A lot of drops. We saw more Carlos Hyde today than we probably wanted to, right? Carlos Hyde did his thing, though. And I told y'all coming in, Carlos Hyde had a good year last year with Seattle as coming in and spelling for Carson. So I didn't want to see him that much. I want to see James Robinson more. When James Robinson touched the ball, when he actually was handed the ball, in the beginning, he started to break, and then bam, the holding call, it comes back. Those are the things we can't do. We can't have those. Trevor Lawrence shouldn't be going out there throwing the ball that many times. I mean,
50. He got 24 seconds, but he had 50 throws.
Right. And we talked about that on the show Friday. That's not success for that. That's not a winning formula. We know that.
Let him go out and make 35.
We don't want to do that.
At the most, 35.
Right.
That's at the most.
But you're in a situation where the run's not working because we're holding, and it's mind blowing because you're technically you're considered a run dominant offensive line overall. And I'd have to go back and really watch it and focus on the O-line. At this point, I'm watching the game with a broad view. I didn't think the O-line did terrible protecting Trevor.
One sack. It was at the end of the game.
Yeah. No, I mean, they disrupted, though. They caused problems, and Trevor, tried to force some throws because of it. Trevor Lawrence was 28 of 51 for 332 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. All right. Those of you who didn't tune into the show last week, we kind of went through every first-round quarterback who started week 1 and what their success rate was, how they looked. What is that rating? What's his rating? Did you see?
No, I didn't see the rating.
What was his rating? Anybody in the comments, if you can comment the rating. Actually, I don't even feel. I'm not going to look it up. I'll keep talking. If y'all know his rating, go ahead and comment it for me because it's not pulling up here on the stat sheet. So, again, 28 of 51, 332 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Matthew Stafford went out in his first opener and threw for 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He had a 27.4, right? Sam Bradford threw 3 picks in his opener. Andrew Luck threw 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions in his opener. He had a 52.9 rating. If anybody is concerned about Trevor Lawrence, I just urge you to calm down.
Yeah.
Just calm down. It's okay. He was forcing some balls he shouldn't have forced. And he also, there was a miscommunication with his wide receivers. The Devin Smith interception, when he tried to feed it to Devin Smith, he thought Devin Smith would be drifting to the side as he threw that ball. Devin Smith sat down completely. He didn't flow with Trevor. That's just a miscommunication. It's not a bad throw. It wasn't even a bad decision. He was open. Trevor just can't do that at that point when that guy's been here for 2 cups of coffee now, a little longer, but not long enough for you to develop that kind of chemistry. That's the throw he makes to Marvin Jones. So we go back to preseason week 1 where he makes that throw to Marvin Jones that we love so much. And then you look at this. That's the other side of that sword. That's what can happen. You have a broken play. Him and Marvin were on the same page. They made it happen.
He should have ran the ball.
Him and Devin Smith are not on the same page. It doesn't work.
I think that's not the one where he should have ran.
Yeah, for sure. And in hindsight, we could say that. But if him and Devin Smith are on the same page, that's a catch, and he's probably going to break because.
Well, that's not the one. Well, that's not the one. Then. Well, that was the first one, right?
No. That's the third one. 19. Devin Smith's wearing 19.
Whatever. The second one was horrendous. He just threw the ball. He was on the run. He should have ran the fucking ball.
You talking about when he rolled left?
When he rolled left up the fucking sideline and he threw it to the middle of the fucking field and it was just dropped. It just was bad.
Well, the one where he rolled out to the left, he had Devin Smith wide open. They miscommunicated. The bad one when he tried to climb back up the pocket and threw for whatever fucking reason. Visca wasn't there.
That's
went deep, and it was middle of the field, and it was just easy into Kirksey. That was the one that everybody said, "What the fuck just happened?"
I just saw the one I saw. I saw all of them, but the one that I saw that was, like I said, he rolled out. The damn defender was just fucking sitting. The fucking defender was just there.
Yeah.
Just do it right to him.
That's the one to Visca. And that was weird. I don't know what he thought. And to make that worse, James Robinson's open, chilling to the right. He's wide open to the right.
Yeah, he would have dropped it. Yeah, he would have dropped it though. So.
But he didn't see him. That's the frustrating part. He should have saw him.
Yeah.
And instead he tried to go to Visca, and I don't understand the throw. But outside of that, the other two, it is what it is. Now,
is he going to be the first? Is he going to be the first quarterback to throw 50 touchdowns and 50 picks?
No. He's not going to throw them picks.
I mean, he's on pace. He's on pace for 51 and 51.
Yeah, he's not going to throw that. He's not going to throw that.
Oh shit, boy! The defense. Look, we just played the worst team that we're going to play this year.
Yeah, but also I think that you can look at the Houston Texans, and obviously I say this now. I was talking hella shit on Friday. When you say this now, Lovie Smith's a great coach, and they played well in their scheme. They played well, and they played a rookie quarterback in week 1, and they made him make decisions, and they forced his hand in some ways, and he messed up. You also have to blame the coaching staff because we did abandon the run pretty early. Can you imagine? I don't know what the presses sounded like. If any of y'all got to tune into the presses, I haven't yet. I wanted to get on here with you guys first. I can assume Urban Meyer's fucking livid.
I'll probably abandon that bitch too. Every time we fucking have a positive run, they call a hold.
It's a hold. Yeah, frustrating. Super frustrating. Tyrod's not the worst quarterback we'll play this year, though. Also, the Houston front seven is still top half of the league. They probably weren't. Yeah, not so bad. Houston played pretty good. I mean, I don't.
The worst team on our schedule. That's the worst team we have on our schedule.
According to preseason predictions, yes.
I mean, according to you, you the one. Look, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying.
But saying all day, it's the worst roster in the league. And it looks like otherwise. I mean, that's what the thing. I mean, it's week 1. We don't know what it's going to be. Everybody was surprised. Everybody picks Jacksonville. Everybody. Craig Bennett is the only person in our pick'em to pick the Texans. He said he did that because he knew everybody else would pick the Jags. So he's a game up because of that. But I will say this. AFC South fans, Jaguar fans, AFC South did terrible today. Houston Texans only AFC South team with a win. Arizona blew the brakes off of Tennessee. And Seattle smoked Indy. We fall to Houston. So I think here's the thing that's promising to me. I think if we obviously clean shit up, DJ Chark's not gonna drop that many balls. I think that's him coming back, his first bit of action. That's not DJ's game. You would have to go all the way back to his first year where he was fucking up on making those kind of mistakes. That's not DJ Chark. This is DJ Chark in week 1, coming back after an injury. And you could see it, and it's gonna be. He's got to get it out. He's got to get it out. Look at what Jamar. Hold on. Look at what Jamar Chase did today, and the preseason he had with drops. Okay, DJ Chark will shake the drops. It'll be fine.
He better. He's gonna be real. He's gonna look a real number 3 receiver-ish.
Right. I'm not. Honestly, I'm not worried about DJ Chark shaking the drops. James Robinson, he'll fix it. He'll shake the drops. I'm not concerned with it. The drops is what cost us today, and the penalties obviously, but bro. I think from what I saw today that we are clearly a better offense than before. Far better. Trevor Lawrence is clearly the best quarterback to put on a Jaguar jersey. Yeah. By watching the way he demands the huddle, the way he throws the ball, the way he moves. I mean, it's just different. Mm-hmm. I think that we can throw the ball 40 and 50 times a game. Because that we can be that offense. We're not yet because it's week 1 and we're brand new here, but we can be. Mm-hmm. And so there's a lot offensively to be like, oh, okay, that's what's up. On the defense, you have to. I didn't see a lot of Andre Cisco. Did you?
Not a lot.
I didn't see him once. So
I saw a lot of Rudy Ford.
I did see a lot of Rudy Ford, and we talked about that. They like to do that in the dime. They like to do that in the dime. They like to bring in the safety as opposed to the corner. So I did see that. I saw a lot of Rudy Ford. Rudy Ford was okay. I don't think Rudy Ford was terrible. Andrew, he showed you why, and I thought they would have him do something different, and they didn't. So I don't like it. I'll have to retract what I said Friday where I kind of gave Dewey props. I'm still giving him props for what he's done. Successful, great job. I still think he's an okay player. But Andrew Wingard cannot play man coverage against the tight end in this league. It can't happen. And they tried to do it too many times. It's not going to work. He's just not mobile enough. He's not that guy. So we can't use him that way. But Cisco needs to start. Especially if the defense is going to come out here and give this many points up to Tyrod Taylor and the Texans. Put him in there now. Let him learn. Tyson Campbell still has to figure out how to read the ball. Still having a problem with it. Still out of position. These are rookies, though. It's going to happen. Shaq Griffin jumps that pass on the first play, almost gets the pick. That might change everything right there if he can get his hands under it. Beautiful. If they
looked like he had one hand on that one.
If they would have gave Rayshawn Jenkins the pick on that and it could have gone either way. But once he hit the ground, the jolt did kind of make it separate. And which is what I think they went off of. But you go ahead and give that to him. It's a different ball game.
Tyreek Campbell don't never. It's just the thing is, okay, in that situation, if you can't get that big, you gotta knock that shit down. It was 3rd down, I think.
Yeah, but I think he thought he had to pick.
Yeah, I know.
He thought he had to pick. The Tyson Campbell, Rayshawn Jenkins double coverage that Brandon Cooks catches, that upset me more than anything.
Yeah.
Because it can't fucking happen.
Yeah, because it's always Tyson Campbell.
Tyrod fucking Taylor. It cannot happen.
I tried to tell you off the air. I was like, you were like, bro, it's Tyrod. I'm like, bro, I'm like, all right, bro. I said, Tyrod has a fucking arm, bro. And if he has any shot at like actually airing it out, there's gonna be, and I said it's gonna be Shaq. I said gonna be people gonna be getting their burnt out there. And
so let's look at the stats. So Carlos Hyde's the leading rusher for the day. And this is what's crazy. Now, when you look at these stats, and these are without the holding calls, right?
Yeah, they took away
Carlos
all.
Hyde, 9 carries, 44 yards. He had 4.9 yards per carry. That's not bad. James Robinson, 5 carries, 25 yards, 5 yards per carry. And then Visca with that. I love that play to Visca, by the way.
Yeah. Breaking tackles too.
And then go back. Think about the jet sweep. The jet sweep that was a fumble that they wound up taking back.
Some bullshit.
Frustrating as hell, right? Super frustrating because in order for it to be like the jet sweep, he has to toss it. And it was so quick, it didn't really look like it ever left Tyrod's hands. It was so right there. It wasn't really a toss. He kind of like dropped it.
Just tapped it. It just it's like a tap. It was a touchpad. It just moved.
It really was. It was never like so. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating because it should have been a fumble. Because in order to throw a pass, you have to take possession and then dish the ball forward. He never did that. The ball touched his hands and he like batted it. So he never officially had possession.
That's how they do. That's how they do in Kansas City. Mahomes don't never. When I tell you the same way Tyrod, Mahomes don't. I mean, he'll. It's a millis. It's hot potato. As soon as it come in my hand, pop. It's like a tap. It's really like a tap.
I'll tell you this: David Culley deserves a little bit of respect. We should clap it up for that man.
Yeah. No, David Culley is. Hey, we was talking off air.
Nice.
Huh?
That offense looks nice, and I don't mean the players involved. I'm talking about the plays. I'm talking about the scheme.
No, the plays look good.
Like the routes, the way they set things up. Miles Jack is not an easy guy to rub off and get him out of position. They were able to do it. Same over there. And Miles started to undercut it. And then basically what I don't know if you noticed is like with the Miles Jack, Shaq Griffin deal, when we stop them on 3rd and short, the reason they did that, actually, it wasn't that Miles Jack made the play. It was because Miles Jack then basically picked up the tight end. And then Rayshon Jenkins slid out to the outside and broke the play up. So it's almost like basketball at that point, where if you get fucked up on the screen, well, then now you guys have to switch, right? And that's what happened.
Which they weren't doing on those little fucking passes out to the flats or just those little flare outs to the flats. So it's like, bro,
that's a chemistry thing.
Yeah, somebody got to take who's going to take underneath, and on it, the defensive back is supposed to shoot underneath. That's how I've always known it is. You're out there.
Whoever has outside placement.
Yeah, whoever has the outside got to shoot it. And
whoever has outside placement, you guys have to rotate at that point. Now, the one of them, there was nobody else out there. The pick happened early, and Caleb Von Chason was sliding out, but he wasn't deep enough to actually matter on that particular play. But I mean, look, again, brand new team, brand new everything.
Well, that's why when people. That's why, but look, that's why. What does it say about my name for my picks? It's between 6 and 7.
It's gone. The power went out last night. It's all gone. That's why I didn't do my commercial because it didn't get saved. Now it was gone. It was something like that. You had like
no, I'm talking about on the board.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I want to erase them now. I'm angry.
Yeah. Because I understand, bro. There's a lot of going to be happening, bro. There's a lot, like this team is not finished. This is not the finished product of a team. This is not Urban. This is not Urban.
This game.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence leads that ball inside to DJ Chark as opposed to outside on that one. That's another touchdown. I mean, you're a few plays away from winning this game.
Yeah, Trevor has some
hands on that ball. Then
Trevor missed some throws today too. Like I'm saying,
he's throwing high.
Yeah,
a lot of those throws went
after
high.
After the pick, it was after the pick.
I thought it was after the tip, really, his first pass.
Well, the first pass, yeah, which I was like,
hit the line, and it was like Trevor was like, okay, I'm gonna put that bitch up.
Which was crazy. I'm like, bro, look. I said, maybe it's not the quarterbacks.
Belay.
Them passes, bro. Everybody's 6'5" quarterback in Blake.
Yeah, look at real Blake is right there getting tipped down.
6 foot quarterback in Minshew, 6'6" in Trevor. That's crazy, bro. Why are we getting passes batted down on the line of scrimmage?
For sure.
No,
appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This is the Minute Till Podcast post-game show. It's brought to you by Miller Creative Group. Make sure you check them out online at mcg247.com or on all social media platforms at mcg247. Miller Creative Group. Discover the one source difference. Let's go ahead and take some calls, man. Y'all call in now to the line, or you can text in, post your comments, whatever it is. If you want to give your take on today's game, we'll give you a little bit to come in and talk. 904-878-3868. Call in now. Let's talk about it. Get on the air. Let's hear what you got to say.
What's Jason?
about
Jason
what happened
said.
today.
Jason told me he's gonna call in.
Oh God. Well, hopefully his take is not as long as his articles, because I don't know if we have that much time.
I have a feeling it might be, but we'll be able to cut him short.
It might be, but no, I'm just bullshitting. Oh, there he is.
To accept, press 1. To send a...
I say, yo.
Yo.
What's good, bro?
What it is? Just chilling, man.
All right, talk to me, man.
Right,
You saw the game. What's your takes?
Yes, sir. All right. I got a few things. I'm trying to make it quick because I know I can be a little long-winded at times.
You good?
First thing, I've been seeing a lot of people talk shit about. I don't know if we on this thing. I forget. But anyways, I've seen a lot of people talk about the offense and how bad they played today. They played actually pretty good, in my opinion.
Right.
Trevor threw the ball 51 times. He was sacked once. He was only hurried 3 or 4 times. I mean, that's pretty good if you ask me.
Right.
The defensive line, I've been seeing a lot of, oh my God, we still can't get any pressure. Bruh, we pressured Tyrod probably 15, 20% of the times that he dropped back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, almost every single one of his deep throws were on scrambles, and he did the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance with Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just what he looked like at times. You know what I'm saying? The defensive back definitely have to play better. I wasn't at the crib when you did your when you hit me up to speak about Dewey getting the start, because I sure would have fired you up, bro. Because you saw what happened today. The man, I don't know what y'all see in him, and I'm proud. I wouldn't say proud. I'm glad that he got his chance, especially being undrafted. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody deserves a chance. They see more than we do, the coaches do.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? They see more. We only see what we see on Sundays, and I've never seen any redeeming quality except he plays very hard.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't tackle in the open field very well. He can't play man coverage, whether it's receivers, tight ends, running backs. It doesn't matter. He just gets burned. And if you ask me, on that first deep throw, or the one right before half, to Cook, I think it was Cook.
The double team? In double coverage?
Was underneath. Yep, where Dewey was underneath, and I think Griffin was over the top. I do feel like if it would have been anybody else, they could have got their hand on that ball, because he's just not fast.
Right.
He couldn't get to his spot quick enough. You know what I mean? He kind of he took 3 steps, and then he knew he wasn't going to get there, so he just leaped.
Mm-hmm.
And I praise him for trying, playing as hard as he can. But he's not a starting caliber anything in the league, in my opinion, except the special teams guy. Okay, now, go over to the defensive side. I'm one of the few people, because I've been reading social media since the game ended, and everybody is just saying so much about how bad everything was. You know, maybe I'm just seeing the silver lining, but for Trevor to go out there, play from behind the whole time in his first game, he looked incredible at times. He made rookie mistakes, which is what he's going to do. He was throwing high a lot. He threw behind, a few times.
Mm-hmm.
But again, just rookie, playing from behind. When he was at Clemson, he could be Superman. He could make every play that he wanted to. He's going to learn from that. And if you watch his recall of those plays where he screwed up is incredible. He knows exactly what he did wrong. He can recall everything back to you, which is just insane. Okay. Real quick, the running game, we didn't stick with it. We should have. I don't know what is going on with that. I hope Urban, has a hand in fixing that. The receivers, but I agree with you with something you said earlier. Mm-hmm. If we don't have 5 drops, have all those holding penalties, illegal procedures, if we just eliminated all the mental mistakes, we either come close or we do win the game. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's just what I saw. We had 3 picks. Granted, all 3 of them, well, I wouldn't say all of them. 2 of them were bad. 1 of them was an overthrow, right read. And that's another point I was trying to make to people on social media. Trevor made the right throw like 85, 90% of the time. He made the right read. He just always didn't get it where it needed to be. You know what I mean? And the couple times that he didn't resulted in interceptions. But for the most part,
yeah, but you
he
can fix
made the
that.
right play.
That's the stuff you can fix.
Feel me? And one more thing, Griffin needs to play better. I told you this when we hit him. I wasn't a huge fan of it. He's better than what we had, so I'll take him. But somebody said he's better than AJ Boye. Clearly not.
That was me.
Clearly not.
Yeah, I still like him over
well,
AJ.
Like I said, in my opinion, clearly not. But yes, that's it, bro. I just had to get that off my chest, bro. I'll listen to your replies on the live stream.
I appreciate you for calling in, bro. That's the homie Jason. Yeah, man. So that's a lot to process. But I mean, I agree with damn near everything he said. I mean, at the end of the day, pretty much everything he says right. Like the shit you fixed with Trevor, all of that. The Andrew Winger stuff, I agree. He can't cover it, man. If you want to, the thing with Andrew Wingard is, can Andrew Wingard be a starter in this league? Yes. He has to be in a defense that allows him to do only what he's good at and not ask anything else. Jonathan Cyprian's still been a starter in this league, been a player in this league for a long time. Andrew Wingard is white Jonathan Cyprian. He's white Jonathan Cyprian. He's slow. He can hit, but that's it. He cannot cover.
He got to get better in them open. He missed a lot. He missed open field tackles. He missed tackles at the line of scrimmage today. It was bad. He played really bad today. He probably won't get that much playing time next week. They're going to run Cisco in there, because when Cisco came in, he missed a tackle too. He missed the open field tackle on a long play. So everybody's at goddamn fault. You know what I'm saying? I watched the whole game. Everybody's at fault. But he did come in and make a few open field tackles today, and I did appreciate that. But like I said, all the cornerbacks got to play better. CJ has to play better. CJ didn't play nowhere near. He didn't play his worst game, but he didn't play nothing close to his best game. And then I think all the stuff with Trevor, I mean, you can fix that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like you said, it looked like he was making most of the times it looks like he was making the right read. Sometimes he just made dumb rookie mistakes, which I expect. Which I expect. And then, like I said, the good thing is he said, "Hey, I'll pressing on a couple of those," and because I saw the end of his presser, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, when you're in it and you're feeling it right now, it's like, God damn, we fucking suck again. God damn, but at the same time, I don't know. I still choose to see the good in it. I mean, like I said, the defense, that's what I'm still just more worried about. But I've been worried about the defense the entire time. I've never been okay with the defense. I understand that, yeah, it's a new scheme, which means the guys that are here have to learn something new. You're bringing some people in who've never been played this. And this is more of when you do have more linebackers and stuff like that, I feel like you need to be having more conversation, and because you have different responsibilities now. So that is all chemistry and situational in the game. You know what I'm saying? You're playing against, most of that team is the same team minus their best players, but they still have the actual core of a team because they've been together for a while. The core of that team is still together. Willie Merciless is there on defense. He got them guys doing what they're supposed to do. The offensive line there is the same. They traded everybody else down there, and everybody else is hurt. But they came out there and just did what they're supposed to do against a rookie head coach and a rookie quarterback. So I mean, that's usually what happens.
Yeah, I'm not overly concerned. I think we both said it. I'm not overly concerned. I'm not over here freaking out. Does it suck? Yeah. Do I got to go to work all week and think about the fact that we were 0-1? Yes. If we
I need you to make that graphic. The graphic with the number one overall picks first starts, and just have it with all the QBRs and all that, so we can post it, so everybody can just calm the fuck down.
Yeah. Because for those of you, like I said, those of you who missed the show, I mean, I'll tell you real quick what it was. We had a 27.4 quarterback rating with Matthew Stafford. We had and I'm going to go after the good quarterbacks here. A 52.9 with Andrew Luck, 39.0 with Ryan Tannehill, 64 with Jameis Winston. Kyler Murray's was a 75. Joe Burrow's was a 66. Joe Burrow didn't even throw a touchdown in his opener. It was 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Tannehill, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Stafford, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I mean, bro, Andrew Luck, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. It was bad. So it happens. It happens. Yeah. So calm down. That's all. Reginald just said it, and I was actually about to echo this a second ago. We won our first game last year, lost the rest. We lost our first game this year, maybe we win the rest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, crazier shit has happened. So I'm just not overly concerned. I saw what I wanted to see out of Trevor Lawrence. Obviously, I'd like to see a few less mistakes, but never did he look like a scared rookie. That was good. Never did he look lost. Yeah. Never did he look confused.
that little 1 minute drill at the end of the game to go get a touchdown. I mean, this is after you threw 3 interceptions.
And I want to talk about that because I don't want a single one of y'all to try to come in and be like, oh, but you know that that's the garbage time stats, and they were running prevent. And guess what? Outside of like 3 of those passes, he was throwing that bitch deep. Yeah. He was throwing that bitch 15 yards downfield. It wasn't a short check down every time. He did a couple of them to old Shag Nasty and one to like James Robinson or Carlos Hyde at that point. I don't remember. But yeah, everything else was a little deeper. So he was actually, bro, that's the thing. It was 4th and 10. He hits Visca. Yeah. It's 3rd and 19. He hits DJ. Like, bro, he's got a freaking cannon and he makes the right reads. And it's not just that he's making the right reads. Just as he did in that touchdown to DJ Chark, he forced that safety to follow Visca. He fakes the handoff. He does a slight rollout. Yep. His eyes are to that side of the field. The safety starts to flow. Bam, he goes back left. I mean, that is what a quarterback does. That is what a great quarterback does. Hold on. I got it. So Jason says, people in the Facebook groups were literally saying Trevor is a bust. We can't trade this strange thing, Lawrence, because we traded Minshew for a 6th-round pick. People are fucking stupid. I am going to stay out of the Jags groups for this week because I can't even imagine reading dumb shit like that. I mean, I can't even imagine.
That's some bullshit.
We can't be having those type of conversations, really. If you think any of that, if you're concerned that or if you think we don't look better than last year, I don't want to talk to you. Because we look 10 times better than last year on every spectrum. If you think offensively or defensively, if you weren't happy with some bit of progress, then you are terribly wrong. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. If you expected more and you didn't get that, like I did, that's okay.
That's also on the people who expected more. You have to because at the end of the day, that's why I try not to be. Because I feel like we still should have beaten them because I don't think that they're a good football team.
No,
but at the same time, maybe I shouldn't have thought that because when I was watching the game, a lot of it just was making a lot more sense.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing I want you to think about. And if the shoe is on the other foot, right? If Houston was the young team, and we were the old team. And they had far more young talent the way we do. And we were just the old guys the castaways, marching through the bush. On and on we push. If we were those guys, because that's what they are. There's just a bunch of castaways over there. Yeah. If we were them and the shoe was on the other foot, we'd have won this game. You lost this game because you're young. That's why. Yeah. They won the game because of their experience. They didn't make a ton of mistakes. They didn't do anything exceptional. Outside of those, of a couple, like Tyrod Taylor deserves credit for a couple of those dimes that he threw while getting smashed. But outside of that, it was just OG football. It was, you doing that? You see Tyrod. Tyrod called a timeout on one play. Saw that 3rd down. Tyrod starts moving shit. I don't like it. Timeout. Trevor Lawrence, I will say this, something else I saw. We were slow to get out of the huddle. We were getting up to the line with like 6 seconds left sometimes. I didn't like that. I don't know why it was happening, but I didn't like it. I don't know if that's a delivery problem, if something was going on, if Trevor couldn't get the verbiage out. I don't know, but we had to call 2 timeouts in the first fucking quarter.
Yeah.
Because we were about to get a delayed game. This is the type of shit, though. These type of mental mistakes, these are the things that will turn this team against Urban Meyer. And this isn't me saying it's going to happen. I'm telling you, though, if this type of shit continues, it may happen because Urban Meyer's not, oh my God. You think you got a day off? No, they don't get a day off this week. You lost because of mental mistakes. You didn't get beat because they were better to you. You lost because of, what was it? I just fucking added up. You lost because of 10 penalties for 82 yards. You lost because of 3 turnovers. You lost because of 7 drops. That's why you lost. Those are the reasons you lost. If you look at total yards, you had 395 total yards. You had 319 yards passing. I said Trevor better go for over 300. You did.
You did.
We had 5.8 yards a play. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Obviously, I like better. We had 20 first downs. They had 22. I mean, there's a lot of areas where it's like, damn, they barely had you. But third down, 3 of 11. No, sir. Fourth down, 1-on-1. Good job. You ran 60 plays. They were 75.
Those three third downs were crazy.
Yeah. Wild. And the fourth down, crazy.
Yeah.
The announcer's literally saying, oh, yeah, you're going to go into your 4th and 10 playbook here? Like, no, this isn't ideal. The one guy said no. The other guy said, oh, well, you want to put your quarterback. And then Trevor Lawrence throws it down to Visca. We get it. And it wasn't like it was a play where Visca had to go get yards. That's what I want y'all to realize, too. What you're seeing right now is a different type of offense because we're not throwing the ball in front of the sticks and expecting those guys to go make a play to get there. No, Trevor is throwing the ball beyond the sticks.
Still trying to get more. Like, we were trying to get a 20-yard play out of that.
Right. I mean, they punted 6 times. We punted 6 times. The penalties are what killed you. We had 10. They had 5. It's crazy. Miles Jack needs to stop trying to fight it. Man, fuck that. Yeah. Let Miles Jack try to fight everybody. I'm sick of that soft-ass shit. And the penalties all set, so don't tell me it affected the game. No, it didn't. What happened was old boy, big 65 or 68, was pushing up on Rayshawn a little tough, and he got the flipping off at the mouth. At some point, you have to understand, you're a Jaguar fan. We get talked to a certain type of way just for being fans. Yeah. We have to deal with disrespect on social media, in public at times, just because you're a fan of the Jaguars, bro. Imagine being a player for the Jaguars and these other teams and the shit that probably gets said on the field. No. You know how many fights I've been in on the field? Plenty. Yeah. I will bust you in your shit. My boy said it best. Torres Epning, former left tackle I played with, he said it best, and I quote, I was a man before I was a football player, bitch. Now, Torres will get ejected from every game. But there are times when it is okay
and necessary
to throw a bitch across the room. Or as my guy Sean J from out there in Duval say, I ain't hit him, I just shook her like a yoo-hoo. Yes, sometimes you got to shake a bitch. And that's one of them cases, bro.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that, bro. Bro, they were hitting the fuck out of our quarterback. Yeah. They were just taking penalties. Just to hit him.
That's the thing. They had 5. Okay, bro, they had 5, right? 5 penalties. 3 of them motherfuckers was on roughing the passers.
Yeah, roughing the passer. Just taking a free shot. Yeah, just taking a free shot. Wow.
You got me fucked up out here. Yeah. You ain't finna just hit my man. Like, I was more mad Cam Robinson didn't knock somebody out. Especially the game's done with, right? Yeah. The game's done with at this point. You know it's a losing effort. Miles Jack's still out there giving maximum effort. Miles Jack didn't. Somebody said, if you play better, you don't have to fight as much. No, that wasn't Miles not playing good. Miles was fine. Yeah. That wasn't because of Miles. That was somebody trying his homeboy, trying the captain. I'm sorry, one of his fellow captains.
Yeah,
John Jenkins. And then running his mouth as he walked away. And that's Miles saying, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, you're not going to act like that out here. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you a fucking bitch. You a bitch.
Yeah, if you have a problem with it. Now if it's in a situation where we have an opportunity to win or it's a key drive, yes, you have to keep your composure. I'm not saying that. But in this situation, given the circumstances, Absolutely. I'm glad he didn't throw a punch, so he's available next week. But other than that, snag a bitch up. Smack a bitch up.
A light little mush. It'll be all right.
That's it. That's it. Choke slam his ass or whatever. I don't care. Something. Yeah, you have to. You have to. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. Going into next week, you know, you're going in to play the Denver Broncos. What's going on with Denver right now? We see the scores. What's the scores?
Jerry Jeudy got carted off the field. That's all I know.
Oh no!
I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I know he got carted off the field.
Let's dive in a little bit as we're going. Oh, the Chiefs barely squeak out a win against the Browns, 33-29. Seahawks 28-16. Yeah, they did have to come back. I saw the Browns. The Broncos won 27-13 over the Giants. How about the motherfucking Saints? 38-3 over the Packers, and we over here crying.
I picked the Saints, didn't I?
I think so. I did too.
I think I did.
We're over here crying because our quarterback threw 3 interceptions in his first game ever in the league. Meanwhile, Aaron let me take a vacation and not talk about football or think about football and go on.
6 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Let's go.
Nice winner. Hey.
I was looking at my phone. Oh shit!
With the assist. Hey. Aaron Rodgers was 15-28, 133 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Oh, man. What was his QBR?
My God. Yo, what about Jameis? What Jameis do out here?
Jameis went crazy.
148 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Jesus Christ.
Don't call it a comeback.
Damn, I'm mad. I was trying to get Jameis in my fucking leagues, bro. But everybody,
5 tutties?
5 tutties.
Sheesh. Let's look over here. Cardinals, Titans. What happened here? 21-35, 212 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Tannehill. Derrick Henry was smushed. 17 carries, 58 yards, 3.4 per carry, no touchdowns. Ryan Tannehill had to run in a touchdown. Meanwhile, Kyler Murray, 21 attempts, 21 on 32 for 289 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Good for him. Good shit. And he rushed 1. Look at him. 5 touchdowns for Kyler, too.
Man, Justin
DeAndre Hopkins had 2. Christian Kirk had 2. That boy Rondale Moore, I picked him up. He's 17 yards per play.
Justin Herbert threw for 300 yards, but just 1 touchdown.
Ooh.
And an interception.
Yeah, that was a 2016 win. They squeaked one out. Bills fell to the Steelers.
I should have started Daniel Jones.
What happened in Philadelphia? Jalen Hurts went loco, 27-35, 264 yards, 3 tutties, no interceptions. And Mr. Kenneth Gainwell, I don't know who the fuck you are, sir, but he had 9 carries for 37 yards in the tutty. Yeah. Miles Sanders did okay. Yeah, good for him, man. Devontae Smith gets his first NFL touchdown. Jalen Reagor gets a tutty. Dallas Goedert gets a tutty. What happened with the Falcons? Matt Ryan didn't throw a touchdown. Nope. I mean, they just couldn't get in the end zone. What is that? What happened with Kyle Pitts? 4 catches, 31 yards. Ooh. I don't know. See, that's my thing. We're going through this. Obviously, this is a Jaguar show, but we're going through this because, guys, everybody was fumbling and bumbling week 1 for the most part. Zach Wilson, 258 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good for him. Not bad. Against the Panthers defense. Okay. But guess what? The guy he replaced, 24-35, 279 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Sam Darnold wins that day. Good for Sam.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, 19-14, Carolina. You know? It is what it is. How about Joe Burrow? Huh? How about Joe Burrow? I was 20 of 27, 261 yards, 2 touchdowns. Great return for him. Jamar Chase is 5 receptions for 101 yards and a tutty. Good for him. He fixes the drops. Guys, it's part of the game. You just got to fix some shit. That's all. If you telling me you think the Titans are this bad, 38-13 loss bad, you're crazy. Titans are going to get it together. We'll get it together. We'll be all right. We're young, baby. Relax. Just relax. What's going on over here? Ooh,
I don't know, bro.
where the Patriots at? Where the Patriots game at? Where the Patriots game at? I'm looking. There it is. It's over. Dolphins win. Mac Jones falls. Did every rookie quarterback lose today who was starting?
I think so.
Tua pulled it out, 16-27, 202, 1 tutty, 1 interception. Mac Jones, 29-39, 281 and a touchdown. No pick for Mac Jones.
Yeah, no, he played good.
Not too shabby, but he lost 17-16. Who else had a rookie quarterback starting? That's it, huh? Right? Just 3, right?
I think so.
Just 3. I'm scrolling through to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's just 3. Jags. Jets. Dolphins. Yeah. And that's it. Those 3. Okay. Not bad. All right. Yeah. It's okay. Not too shabby. Trevor Lawrence threw the most touchdowns out of all rookie quarterbacks today. Threw the most picks too. Threw the most yards. It's all right. I'm good with it. Did Trey Lance get in the game? 41-33. That was a high-scoring game. Did Trey Lance get in the game? Yes, he did. 1. Oh, he got a touchdown. Let's go, Trey. Good job. He got 1 completion on 1 attempt, 5 yards and a touchdown. Good for him. Let's go, Trey. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. 3 carries for 2 yards. Okay. Did you see Deebo Samuel? Bro, that boy had 9 catches for 190 yards and a tutty.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck?
Whew. That's crazy. These boys are cooking. Andrew Winger got to go. He's so sorry. Let's jump to the comments, man. Again, I'll give y'all an opportunity to call in before we wrap it up. We're about to close the show down here momentarily, but I'll give you another chance to call in, 904-878-3868. If you want to get on cam and talk your shit, call in. The phone lines are open. Make sure you call in. Stone Cold, you got to call in, bro. We're not bringing you on camera. You have a wife beater on. You're not allowed on cam with a wife beater on. You're not allowed on cam with a wife beater on. You got to call in. But yeah, so 904-878-3868. Make sure you call in if you want to get your take. Let's go through the comments. Peyton Manning threw 28 interceptions in his rookie year. Yes, he did. 28 interceptions. Absolutely. Andrew Winger got to go. He's so sorry. John Doe on YouTube says.
Oh man, I think I won the pool.
You think so? I haven't looked yet.
Because I only have 3 wrong right now, and I think everybody else has the same picks. Everybody else has the same picks as me for the rest of the way. For LA, the Chicago game, Baltimore, and the Chicago and Baltimore game, the last 2 games.
You do only have 3 wrong right now. Yeah, that's true.
And anybody who can catch me, anybody who has at least 4, we got the same picks.
Yeah, because you picked Miami. Okay, you picked KC. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You picked Denver. They won, right? You picked
Denver and New Orleans.
Yeah, you definitely won, bro.
Let's go, man.
Yeah. I mean, I got to confirm, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Good for you, man. Hey, good for you, bro.
Let's go, man.
Getting that money.
Hey, man, anybody can win.
Anybody can win. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. They go, hey, they might not want to play again. We might need to not let you win. You say, how does the host win?
Hey, bro, that's the everybody got a chance.
That's why I posted it ahead of time, though. I wanted to post it in the group so it was there, so could nobody say nothing and be like, oh, no. So it's already
ain't no home cooking.
Yeah, make sure y'all buy in next week. We give it away. So whoever wins second place, don't worry. Second place winner, you get a free line next week. So you can go ahead and also buy your line. And then, $5, you get 2 lines, bro, because you're going to get one.
Do I get a free line too?
No, you get money. You get $115. The fuck? You get $115. Take your money and run.
I definitely am. Facts.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. This was about the fight. Yep. And if you notice, Ray Robinson Harris was also involved in that. That's a new player being tired. Then his fellow new teammate comes in. Oh, tried, yeah. And headbutts Buddy. Then Jack comes behind him and shoved him in the face. That shows real camaraderie, that three. Yeah, for sure. That's one thing. Like that defense, that's always that way. If you played ball, you know. Offensive football, unless you're like on a line, you're like realistically. If an offensive lineman gets in a spat, other offensive linemen come to his aid. Yeah. If a running back gets in a spat, offensive lineman comes to their aid. If a quarterback gets in a spat, offensive lineman comes to their aid. There's a thing here, right?
There's an order of operations.
Gets in a spat, no receiver coming to help the receiver.
That's not. Yeah,
it's going to be the O-line. Because they're considered that in order to play offensive line at a high level, you have to have a protector mindset.
Yeah.
Like you have to be the guy in the grocery store or the convenience store that when it's getting robbed, you're not hiding in the back. You're actually thinking of how you're going to get the gun out of this guy's hands and bam his shit. Like that's where your mind is. You're a natural protector. That's what you have to be. And it's cool to see on defense, it's that wolf pack mentality.
Yeah.
And it's like you fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us, and I liked it. I like seeing it from Roy Robinson Harris. I like,
and that'll help to. And when they see that, because this is the real first game, they see that Miles is a rider, dog. Like Miles don't give a fuck, bro.
He got the most votes for captain. There's a reason why,
bro. Miles don't give a fuck, bro. Miles about to go, bro. Miles going 100 about that, bro. You're not playing with my dogs like that, bro. Like you got us fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what happened, bro. He got turned into a dog. He was already kind of with it, but then he got turned into a dog being around those boys.
Miles was Carlton Banks when he got to Jacksonville, straight out of UCLA, coming in here. This man is always high now. You saw Miles Jack when they announced him as captain, bro, was sitting there like, yeah, that's that shit, cuz. Fuck 12.
Hey, that boy was blown. Miles Jack was definitely blown during that captain selection meeting.
Oh, bro. Miles Jack, we turned Duval turned Miles Jack's UCLA ass the fuck out. That shit is hilarious.
Oh, yeah, he loves it here.
But, yo, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If nobody's going to call in and give their takes, then we're going to go ahead and get it wrapped up. We hit that 1 hour mark. Beautiful. We did it, man. We did it. All right, man. So y'all make sure you tune in next week. Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be live to talk about the upcoming matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. We'll see what we can get fixed this week. Hopefully, Jacksonville makes the adjustments needed to go out there and ball the fuck out. Trevor Lawrence calms down. I got to go watch these post-game pressers because I haven't seen them yet. I really, really, really appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. Make sure you hit that share button. If you haven't already, follow us on all social media platforms at Minute Till Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube at Minute Till Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Minute Till Pod. We got to get these numbers up, man. Add your friends to the group. If you think they'll fuck with it, they're Jaguar fans, add them to the Facebook group. That's where we do the most interaction. So let's just keep it rolling, man. I appreciate y'all. Without y'all, we wouldn't be shit. Y'all the real MVPs.
Thank you. Definitely, man. Thank y'all.
I love these buttons. It's dope as fuck. But yo, hey, man, again, I'm the hot take hooligan Agent K. That's the cannabis analyst Agent J. And then, hold on, I got to do it again. You know what? It didn't work. I am your host, the hot take hooligan Agent K. That's the cannabis analyst Agent J. And we are out of there.
We smoke, we smoke,